Yo, what's going on, GMG? As always, hope everybody's having a good one. I know it's bright and early, so hope everybody's having a good morning and are about to have a good day. All right. In today's video, I'm going to be going over what I'm looking for this morning. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to try to do this more commonly, try to do it more so that you guys could actually see what I'm looking at versus just looking at those pictures. All right. So right into it, all right? So first thing I'm looking for is how we're looking for on the or how we looking on the daily time frame, right? We always hop on the daily on ES. First thing I want to see is if we're in an inside one, are we a two up or are we a two down? All right, so off rip we can tell that we're in an inside one, right? This little red candle, this one is today's, this is yesterday's, and we're inside yesterday's candle, right? So off rip, that's noted. We got an inside one. I'm gonna drop down to the 4 hour time frame and I see this right here. Now these I drew a pennant earlier today. We'll when we get down to the 5 and 10 minute, you'll see how that pennant looks. But I could see right now that on the 4 hour we just have a lot of indecision, right? Um, all these kind of just look like dojis. They all have a little bit of weight to the top, little to the down. I know that this is a fat body, so it's not really considered a doji or anything like that. But like this one is right here, so we can see that as we move to the right, like we don't know if we want to go up and we don't know if we want to go down. All right, so that's just another thing I'm noting. On the 4 hour time frame right here, we're gonna go down to the 1 hour. And guys, this is what I do every morning. Literally start on the daily and just work your way down. So we seen on the daily we had a inside one. On the 4 hour we have like just a bunch of dojis or a bunch of indecision to the just going left to right. And now we jump down to the 1 hour. The hell was that? There you go. So right here on the 1 hour, just see the same thing. Here's the pennant I drew. And we had this one right here playing as resistance and this one right here playing as support. Every time we kind of crossed above, we came back down. This little wick came back down. These wicks tapped it, and then this wick came above, fell right back in it. All right. So all I'm getting from this information is that there is not much direction right now. All right. Now it's early. It's pre-market. We don't have all the volume that we're gonna have throughout the day. When that volume kicks in, then we'll really see which way we're gonna be headed. But like I said, for pre-market, this is what I'm noting so far. Not much decision. Don't know if we're going up. Don't know if we're going down. All right. That's why we stay prepared for both, ready for up and down. So we just go down to the 5 minute, and the 5 minutes is just gonna show you the same thing, but a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? You got all these candles now inside this in this channel, but. Note this: we broke below, and here you see the retest, and then it got back in, and then same thing up here. Broke above, we closed above, and then we hit that, and we come back in it. So, again, there's my conclusion of indecision. Like there's just we're not going up and we're not going down right now, so we're just gonna have to sit back and wait. All right. Now, for preparing to be ready for both. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we don't know if it's gonna go up or if it's gonna go down, but we like to prepare for both. So right here, I got So what is this? The 1 hour? Yeah. So on the 1 hour, I noticed, and I have it right here. On the 1 hour, 4150 seems to be pretty good resistance. So if you see right here, 4150s, and you guys can see if I just put a little line right here, 4150, and there you go. You guys can see that there's the body right here, wick above. Here's the body right here, wick above. Here's the body of this candle right here, wick above. So we can see that that level right there, every time we get above it, it gets pushed back below it. So this level, 4150, is the level that I'm watching to be ready to possibly get a quick scalp long, or get in here, probably get out right here for plus 17 points. Probably all the way up here for plus 20, and if we're in that play and we're lucky enough, we go all the way up here for plus 70. All right. Now that's one level that I'm watching for resistance. Now remember, resistance levels and support levels, they're not entries. They could be. I'm watching this as a level of resistance to see if we're going to cross above this. And if we do, I can get a call right here and play a quick scalp. But you know what I'm saying? We know that every time we get above this line, we tend to push right back down, right? From what we see right here, push up, back down, push up, back down. So basically, with that happening without volume, right? Because this happened after market, overnight, and stuff like that. It's safe to say, or it's safe to assume that if we cross this level with volume and momentum, we could run this all the way back up, right? But that's just one level you could put down there. Now, if you want to be a little safer, you could actually move it up here. And the reason we move it up there, right? If we go check the 4 hour, right here, and there you go. On the 4 hour, we have one, two, three, four, five candles. These five candles, none of them made it above this. None of them made it below this. So there's your entry for longs right here, or your entries for shorts right here. Um, Now you see I have long entries right here. That's just because it's an inside one. So for it to become a two up, we have to cross that, which is why I have long for entries, because this would be a daily entry, not an intraday entry. This would be like your daily entry. So on the daily time frame, if we get above this, we would have a two going up instead of an inside one. Same thing with this down here for shorts entry. This is for the daily. So if we cross below that, we'll have a two going down on the daily. All right, so that's why those are there. Now, obviously, we can get entries and exits within these two levels, right? So here's one of them, for example. You can get in right here on the 4 hour time frame once we break above that, and you can try to play the call all the way up here for plus 95. Or you can get in right here if you cross below this and play down to our support right here at 40.50s, which is where you see this wick. This candle fell, hit this, bounce back up. So we can assume that if we come back down here, that may happen again. So this would be a nice price target, plus 40. So I mean, there you have it. Pretty much, that's it. I can already tell that we don't have too much decision right now. We would have to wait for the open. We'd have to wait till when we open and see where we're gonna go. If I had to guess right now, I'd say. I mean, and then you look at this right here, and you can say bullish, bearish, whatever. But like, here's your, we broke down, we broke up, and we're back down, and we're back up. So it's just like I could say I'm feeling kind of bearish right now, only because we're down here and we're in our strong, and I say strong like that because I, quotations, right? Strong, because it's only strong to me. I see it to be a strong level, but we're in this strong level of support in this red box. If you guys, if we just go look at the daily, the only reason I put that as a strong level support is because you see right here, we came down, we hit it. These kind of came down, was about to hit it. This came down, hit it, and then we came back down here. We crushed it. Now we're back above it. So it's just back in this strong level of support. If I had to say bearish or bullish today, honestly, after Daddy Powell talked and we had that 100-point run up and then another 100-point run down the next day, and then now we're just kind of chilling, going sideways, I really don't know. If I had to say, I'd say bearish. This candle right here looks really bearish. The pennant that we have is looking like it's just looking like we want to go down more than we want to go up. Also, real quick before I end the video, because again, I'm not trying to make these videos long. 10 minutes is about it. If you switch to my market, and this is where I do my market profile, we'll see that we're bouncing on POC right here, and then we have POC up here. So I'm watching these two POCs as well, and if you look at the volume, same thing. We have POC right here that we're bouncing off, so this plays as support. We're using this level as support. We want to bounce off this and then run up. Or, I mean, we can just crush that level of support and we make money on the way down to just go down, right? If we go right here, there's after that level, after that POC, there's nothing else I have. So we'd play like just the candles. So I'd play like the default, right? So we break through here. Obviously, the POC is above this entry right here. So we'll have to see how it looks. We'll have to see what's going on in real time when the market's open, right? But those levels, I will have to get on that video to show you guys how to read the POC levels and read market profile, so we can get into that. All right. But again, I don't want to make the video too much longer. This is about it. I kind of showed you guys everything right there. So just to run that through or run that back, start on the daily. You see what your candle looks like on the daily. Drop down to the 4 hour. Give yourself a little more. I always say that the candles tell a story, right? And you got to read that story left to right. I can see that the buyers and sellers were fighting, and now it looks like the sellers are winning, right? It looks like the bears are winning. And then we just drop down to the hour to get a little more on that story, and you can confirm, right? We were red on the 4. The 1 hour looks red still, looks pretty bad. Big rejection from the upside coming down, and then we'll even go down to the 30 and whatnot, and just kind of confirm that even more. All right. But essentially, that's all I'm watching for this morning. If you had to ask me, we're bearish for today. I don't know. We'll see. But let's get that money. It's Lotto Friday. Let's get that money. Let's try to walk away with 1,000 today. All right. Hope you all have a good one. Peace.